Jonathan Higgs, Chief Executive of Raven Housing Trust. Well, we're just about to hear the result from the Executive Committee at Reigate Manston Borough Council to decide whether we go out to consultation to the local community on a new planning framework for the Merstham area. And that planning framework could set a future vision for what the centre of Merstham looks like. We've been looking at options for the centre of Merstham for a number of years now. We've been talking with the council seriously on these proposals for probably the last 3 or 4 months. Raven has been doing some market testing with other organisations, with private sector developers, so that we can be sure that these are have a high probability of being viable in the long term. So we've done a bit of market testing and we feel that we've got sufficient confidence now to take it to the next stage, which is public consultation. But unfortunately, there's not the same amount of public sector money around that there might have been 4 or 5 years ago. So we've been looking at a private sector solution to help us fund the regeneration of central Merstham. The proposal will see quite a large element of development of housing for outright sale, which will help fund the project as a whole.
And is that going to result in the loss of available homes in terms of housing association?
It will. We've currently, you may know, on the Purbeck Close site in Merstham, we were already setting about demolishing some redundant housing there, and the proposal will see the demolition of Portland Drive. Together, excuse me, that represents the loss of about 70 social rented homes, but I think it's important to note that we do hope to replace some of those homes with up to 20 social rented homes. But also the homes that are there at the moment are not really fit for the future. They're inappropriate accommodation with some structural problems to them as well. So we're really keen that we provide decent replacement housing, albeit at a reduced number.
My name is Jenny Stewart. My question is why they're not going to build a doctor's surgery in with the community centre as they were originally going to.
The original proposals going back some time to a much larger community hub was looking at the possibility of relocating the doctor's surgery. The doctor's surgery has looked again at what its future plans are and has decided to stay within its existing facility. The key thing on Merstham, I think, is that there remains primary health care on the estate, and it will of course be very close to the other facilities that we're proposing to build, but it's unlikely that it will relocate as part of this proposal. It might be that the doctors look at the better use of their existing site, but they're unlikely to move the surgery from its current location.
What will happen to our shops? We do need a paper shop, we do need a fish shop, we do need a supermarket, we do need a chemist. But if we're down to 7 shops, which ones are going to go and which ones are going to stay?
The arcade of shops on Portland Drive really harks back to a time when there was a great variety of shopping available on the high street, and that's really not the case going forward in a lot of communities. What we're proposing to do is build between 5 and 7 replacement shops, and we will be consulting. This will be part of the consultation process with the local community on the shopping services that they value within their neighbourhood, and that'll feed into our plans for redevelopment.
Yes, concerning the redevelopment of the shops behind me and of course the flats, where is all this money coming from?
Well, the proposal at its heart is a private sector solution to the regeneration of Merstham. There's not a lot of public money available to build replacement housing or to build community facilities. So we'll be looking to partner with a private sector developer, develop homes for outright sale that will help fund the project. We do hope to attract in some grant to help subsidise the replacement affordable housing, which we hope will be up to 20 in number. And we do look to the Borough Council to support some of the costs of the community facility, but ultimately this is, as I say, a private sector solution, and the retail shops, the 5 to 7 replacement shops, will have to be commercially viable as well.